Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Cliff Backus. I am the Chief Market Strategist for Push Button Stock Trading, and this is your daily video market review. But before we start, as a friend of mine frequently asks, if I was stranded on a desert island, what would I need? Well, I'd need three pieces of software: highgrowthinvestors.com, freestockcharts.com, and MarketSmith. MarketSmith is a set of investment research tools for mastering the market, offering a set of extremely robust stock screeners, charts, and pattern recognition. More importantly, we use MarketSmith to generate our stock checklist, which we use to develop our universal watch list. Take a free trial of MarketSmith. Next, we have freestockcharts.com, which is a Warden Brothers product and has all the versatility of their TC2000 program on an a la carte basis. These are the charts we use in our daily video market review. I use the premium version, but they also offer an advertising-driven free version. And lastly, I would need highgrowthstock.com, HGSI. HGSI is a remarkably versatile product that I use for analyzing and screening data. The Spectrum Analyzer is an HGSI product, and you can get a 1-month free trial of highgrowthstock.com, and you don't even need a credit card. And that's our commercial for this week. Markets finished narrowly mixed on Friday. For the week, the Nasdaq gained 0.9%, while the S&P tacked on 0.3%. The market entered a confirmed uptrend on Thursday, and our 1 to 6 month timing model went to a margin signal on the Nasdaq, while staying on an aggressive buy signal for both the S&P 500 and the IBD 50. Large cap stocks trounced small on Friday and continued to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. This is a little out of character for a confirmed uptrend. Since August of last year, during market corrections, large caps have outperformed small caps on a 10-day moving average basis, but small caps have outperformed during uptrends. The fact that large caps are still leading gives us pause with regard to the confirmed uptrend. Meanwhile, the McClellan Oscillator on the New York Stock Exchange has turned bullish. The McClellan Oscillator utilizes advanced decline data on the New York Stock Exchange to issue overbought, oversold indicators. When the oscillator crosses above the zero line, goes positive, as it did on Wednesday, it's typically a good time to buy. During the confirmed uptrend, we'll continue to watch for industry group rotation. We want to know where the power in the market is. So let's see where the strength in the market is rotating to. What we're looking at here is the HGSI warehouse of 8,200 stocks. We're going to take those stocks and we're going to filter them by stocks and groups moving to the upside. We're then going to take those stocks and import them into our Spectrum Analyzer. We'll sort them by industry groups, and what the Spectrum Analyzer does is it gives us a snapshot of where the power is in the market at any given time. Yesterday, we see that the strength in the market was in semiconductor devices, biotech, managed care, food and drug stores, and specialty pharmaceuticals. By noting on a daily basis where the strength in the market was on the prior day, we can begin to see patterns and see where the strength in the market is rotating to. Let's drill down a little bit deeper. Our top-rated group was semiconductor devices. In semiconductor devices, we have Umbrella, which is in our universal watch list, Avgo Technologies, which is also in our universal watch list, Broadcom Integrated Device Technologies, NXP Semiconductor, which is also in our watch list, Qualcomm and Xilinx. In the biotech sector, we have Ligand Pharmaceuticals and Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, which are in our universal watch list. In managed care, we have Molina Healthcare, food and drug stores, and specialty pharmaceuticals. We have Mallinckrodt, which we'll talk about a little bit later today. Let's take a look at our Nasdaq composite. Nasdaq composite on Friday was down 2.5 points, or 0.05%. Nasdaq is bracketed by support down here in the 48.11 area and resistance up here in the 50.42 range. Nasdaq is currently on a confirmed uptrend, and on our 1 to 6 month timing model, we are on a margin signal, which indicates that aggressive traders can utilize margin to leverage up their portfolios. Taking a look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 yesterday was up 1.63 points, or 0.8%. The S&P is bracketed by resistance up here at 2120. You'll notice that we actually took out that level on Friday and closed above it. If we can hold above that level with any conviction, that level will become support in the market. But right now, support in the market is 2040. The S&P 500 right now is trading at 2122, as we mentioned, just a shade above that resistance area. The S&P 500 is on an aggressive buy signal and is in a confirmed uptrend. Let's take a quick look at the MACD histogram on the S&P 500. We see that our histogram is now trading above the zero line, which is bullish, and is in a bit of an uptrend, which is also bullish. Because the S&P is trading above the zero line and is in an uptrend, our immediate bias on the S&P 500 is bullish. I want to take a look at our weekly watch list, but before I do that, I want to note that almost all of the individual stocks that we talk about in our video market reviews are from our universal watch list, which you can view in our daily spreadsheet. To qualify for the universal watch list, a stock has to have satisfied at least 72% of our stringent technical and fundamental criteria, and currently satisfy at least 62%. Out of our trading universe of about 7,000 stocks, there are currently only about 75 stocks that meet these strict criteria and make our universal watch list. These are the only stocks that we review in our daily video market review, and for the most part, these are the only stocks that we use in our trading strategies. That noted, the first stock that I want to take a look at is Skyworks Solutions. Skyworks Solutions manufactures analog and mixed signal ICS amplifiers, attenuators, detectors, diodes, couplers, mixers, and demodulators, whatever the heck those are. All I know is that they're in all of your Samsung and Apple telephones. Right now, Skyworks Solutions is in a first stage base. We have a 76% checklist rating. We have a pivot point of $102.77. Skyworks Solutions is working on this trend line and can be bought on a break above that trend line. For more conservative investors, you may want to wait for the pivot point of $102.77. I would buy on a break above that level on at least 140% of average daily volume. Before we go, I want to add in a 50-day moving average just to show that Skyworks is respecting that 50-day moving average. And that 50-day moving average may be a good place for very aggressive traders to pick up a little Skyworks. Next we have Heritage Insurance Holdings. Heritage offers personal residential insurance for single-family homeowners and condominium owners in the Florida area. Heritage is currently in a second stage base with a pivot point of $22.80. Heritage gets a 68% checklist rating. Heritage has this trend line. Aggressive traders can buy on a break of that trend line. More conservative traders may want to wait for the breakout at $22.80. Next we have Mallinckrodt PLC. Mallinckrodt develops generic and branded pharmaceuticals and active pharmaceutical ingredients to treat pain and related conditions. Mallinckrodt we've been following for a while, and there's a lot going on this chart. Primarily, however, we have a double bottom base. We have a shakeout plus 3, which would give us a buy price of approximately $124. Very aggressive traders may want to buy Mallinckrodt at $124 on that shakeout plus 3. We also have the double bottom, which has a buy point of $129.10. A break above that area on 140% of average daily volume would be a much safer buy point. And then the safest buy point would be the pivot of 134.26, and we would want to see the stock break above that area on 140% of average daily volume. Next we have Vasco Data Security International. Vasco develops hardware and software security systems that manage and secure access to information. Vasco is currently setting up a first stage base. We have a 72% checklist rating and a pivot point of $31.84. Vasco is setting up a consolidation here. Conservative traders can buy it on a break above $31.84 on 140% of average daily volume. More aggressive traders, you may want to pick it up on a break above this trend line. Norwegian Cruise Lines Holdings operates a cruise line serving North America, Europe, Central and South America, and the Caribbean. The stock is currently in this second stage base. It gets a 76% checklist rating. We have a pivot point of $55.38. I would buy the stock on a break above that level on 140% of average daily volume. Finally, Mobileye NV is an Israeli-based developer of software and related technologies for camera-based advanced driver assistance systems. Mobileye isn't currently in any type of a basing formation here, and actually isn't even a member of our universal watch list. It does get a 68% checklist rating, but has never actually achieved the 72% threshold to get onto our universal watch list. I really like Mobileye on a fundamental basis, and so I'm breaking my own rule about the stocks that we talk about in the video market review coming only from our universal watch list. Mobileye right now is, if anything, in a first stage base. We could call this a cup and handle. If we called it a cup and handle, you would see that volume picked up as we worked on the right side of the base and then dried up as we built the handle here. If we call this a cup and handle, then our buy point would be $48.50. Very aggressive traders may want to buy some Mobileye on a break above that level. I would look for very heavy volume, at least 140% of average daily, before buying at that level. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks on our watch list or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call. Drop me an email or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. If you're out of the area, we can set up a Skype session. A reminder, if you've not already done so, please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name's Cliff Backus. That's your video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohanneson Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate, or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & LaCours Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.